Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're going to dive into the next reading for Sagittarius. So let's get started and dive in. Let's see, what is your most important vital message today to start off from the highest teams of love and light, your ancestors, most benevolent deities, highest timelines? Ooh, the hawk and the thistle. Graceful persistence. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead and read. We also have the raccoon and the sycamore. Curiosity on the top of the deck, as well as butterfly there. Okay, let's see the hawk. The hawk is a keen and vigilant observer. So this could be about taking like a higher perspective as well. So much so that watchful and hawk-eyed have become synonymous. Interesting. An apex predator, the hawk glides gracefully on the wind, its sharp talons ever at the ready. The thistle can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Its spiked, stinging leaves protect the radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon its stem. Interesting. Upright, you can act fiercely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Sharpen your talons, but don't lose your crown. Interesting. Am I too easily influenced by my environment? How can I thrive in a difficult situation? Okay, and we'll see the raccoon here as well. Someone could be trying to subvert you. I just heard subvert in my head. Let's see. At least the art in this deck is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Curiosity. The raccoon in the sycamore calls us to explore a thrilling new interest, idea, or opportunity. Raccoons are intelligent creatures. So this could be like literally an opportunity, or it could be like an opportunity for a new dynamic or way of seeing things as well, because there is something here about perspective with hawk. Raccoons are intelligent, dexterous, and eager, often likened to bandits due to the mask-like markings around their eyes. They are quite lovable rascals, rarely seeking to cause harm. Like the raccoon, the sycamore tree is associated with a desire to learn and know. In the Bible, a man named Zacchaeus climbs a sycamore tree to get a better view of Jesus as he passes through the town of Jericho. That's really interesting. Jesus rewards the man's curiosity by visiting his home. Upright, you are well equipped to explore uncharted territories. Climb high into the tree of your interest, bounding from branch to branch. Now is an auspicious time to discover new truths about yourself and your abilities. Yeah, beautiful. I love these two cards together. That really makes a lot of sense. Something here about elevation for sure. And it kind of looks like the sycamore has these like little, I don't know if you can see, but they kind of look like prickly. I don't know if sycamores are prickly. I'll have to do some research, but we definitely know the thistle here. Scotland could be relevant. I think the thistle is their their national flower. It says, what new hobbies or interests do I want to explore? So this might be a good time to I heard let go of like who you thought you were and discover who you are. So let's go ahead and do a quick Google search. I'm gonna check out if the sycamore. The American sycamore. Maple-like leaves. Distinctive camouflage patterned bark. Interesting. Okay. Sycamore tree. Wow, they can get quite big. Yeah, so kind of have these like berry-like things that look a little bit, they look fuzzy, not so prickly. So it's interesting. They both kind of have similar features, though. So let's continue with some tea leaf, I think. The hawk and the raccoon. Definitely something about perspective. Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Something about rainbow as well, like the different facets of things, like it's like a prism, right? When light shines through the rainbow, the different perspectives as well available from that one color. So that's interesting. The different, yeah, you could be like noticing like, different ways of seeing the world and how they're all kind of have similarities, but yet they're different, right? Like the beauty of this earth and the different places on this earth and the different people on this earth. Sagittarius people and placements. And maybe even your past lives, the past lives you've had. Yeah, elephant here, long journey, either physical or mental, leaves you wiser at the end. So this could be what you're going on. You've kind of seeing a pilgrimage. You could have like kind of come a long way, so to speak. Graceful persistence. Interesting. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So maybe there is a need to be curious about like new ideas or new foundations or new, it's, I feel like, especially with the raccoon has that black and white striping, there could be something about balancing, both the black and white and the whole full facet of human experience. Wow, celebration, fun, enjoyment in the future, position, tankard. So there is something about celebration. I'm seeing like people cheersing with their beer glasses on like an old tavern or bar in like Germany or something with big, because they have those big cups, right? Like they kind of look like this, tankards or whatever they call them. Stein, I think they call them steins. I don't know. Tell me more. Yeah, there's something that you're unraveling, I think. Yeah, something is unraveling. Or maybe something didn't work out the way it needed to. Or no, let me see what I'm getting. I just feel like something that's been held up for a long time is finally kind of like, it's kind of giving like when you have like a really tough knot and you need to undo it, you have to take your time a little bit and pull and yank a few things around. So that could be what you're doing as well. Somehow dragons could be relevant. Wow, fear, tense situations, and worries in the reverse. And we have valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So it looks like you're gracefully moving towards something to like better shore. I'm really seeing something about like travel. This could be more mental, but it looks like you're kind of it's kind of like how Native Americans, indigenous people used to travel and work with the land and with nature and be in tune, right, and listen to the birds or watch the birds and see the changes and where to go and things like that. So that could be what you're doing here as well. And I think you have a lot of support, a lot of strong support doing this as well, like from your spirit team. Wow, you were highly thought of, just as I said that. Yeah, especially by your spirit team. Beautiful. I think they're proud of your ability to venture forward. Yeah, you will receive a gift. Beautiful. So there could be something coming towards you, or this just could be the way you see the world as a gift, right? And it unlocks a lot of new facets or timelines or abilities. Tell me more. Yeah, climbing towards success. That's beautiful. It's like Indiana Jones type vibe, right? Wow. Yeah. So it looks like you will be receiving some kind of help. It looks like, and it looks like if you're worried about your finance or a predator with a shark in the past reversed, it looks like you're overcoming that. Like you've overthrown something, you've gotten away from a dangerous situation or place or dynamic or timeline. Um, mm. There could be new mentors coming in for you as well. This could be more kinder people. Yeah, interesting. You might receive communication about this. You're highly thought of. That's beautiful. You could also have spirit team members like angels that really highly think of you. This could be a woman with fairer features, or this could be a spirit guide or an ancestor of some sort. I think you have a lot of spirit team, a lot of angel support, though. It's like they're trying to give you something or like lead you towards some kind of growth and abundance. I'm seeing a field of flowers blossoming. So, yeah, you could have had to part ways with somebody or something fell apart. I feel like it was never structured. It's kind of like it's kind of giving the vibe of like, marry me, but all I have is a candy gummy ring, right? So it's like obviously it's going to dissolve in water or something like that. You know what I mean? Like there's something about that here. Wow. There will be a wish granted, but I don't think it's coming from like others. I mean, there could have been somebody who was impacting your finances. This was not an admirer. They might have played as an admirer, but I don't think they were your admirer. So, yeah, it's like you're moving away from something that was really like fake, shallow, towards something that's really on your path, soul rich. Yeah, owl. Good advice from a wise person. So, yeah, this could be a mentor or an angel or guide or your team or leading you towards people that can be serving as that. So, you could have gotten great advice from somebody. This could be a feminine with that had maybe blue eyes or lighter features of some sort, or just a kindness maybe to them. Sagittarius. Yeah, you've overthrown someone that was quite arrogant or boastful in your life. Mm. It's kind of giving like, if you have like a bunch of chickens, you don't want to keep a bunch of roosters around unless you're planning on, constantly propagating more chickens. But usually you kill off the rooster or something like that and keep the hens, right? So maybe there's something about that. I mean, literally in nature, men are not so acquired or desired. That's why they are so aggressive, right? Because they know this, like at least biologically, no offense. Like, I'm sorry if you're a man watching, but after their sole purpose is to ejaculate and then die kind of energy, right? So what a feminine needs to live, because she is the birth mother, she is the creation of humanity and of the world in all species, right? So yeah, it looks like you're moving abound. Maybe you're abounding by something or abounding. It's like taking a huge leap and kind of just huge leaps forward onto like maybe you're doing huge timeline shifts. Yeah, this person could have been trying to confuse you, this rooster element, but I don't think it's working. You could be, there's something about your health that you could be focusing on, or Yeah, love in the reverse. So interesting. Yeah, somebody was not a lover to you. It could have impacted your health negatively. Could be somebody quite aggressive. They were taking from you money or otherwise, which makes sense because men can't really manifest as easily sometimes as a feminine can. So they kind of, their whole aim is to, destroy, steal, take, things like that. No offense. Sorry. Sagittarius. Hey, if the patriarchy can exist, I can set the record straight, and this is the record, so deal with it. Yeah, and I never even noticed, but the thistles, like there is that kind of beautiful pinkness to these, to the crown, which they were saying, right? So that kind of reminds me of like a feminine organ, right? So like that, I don't know, just I feel like you're being rewarded in many ways in reality at this time. Yeah, news is on the way. It's funny that bird right there. So it's like just as we said, like leaps and bounds. It's like when you fly or take a plane, you're literally leaping over huge terrains, huge like timelines, huge possibilities. So that could be what you're doing. This could be there could be people or spirit team members coming in that you know from past lives as well. There will be some kind of good fortune. It looks like, especially regarding your work or daily routine. But let's get you some more messages. Actually, we're going to use the angels. Yeah, it's like I literally shuffled a little bit and it was just the rose on the top. So yeah, you can see it kind of looks like she's handing somebody off a rose. So there is something here about that here. Maybe you're being called to the rose scent as well these days, or just rose in general. The highest teams of love and light, ancestors, deities, past lifetimes for their highest timeline, their spirit team, guardians, and guides. Oh, dreams of abundance. Yeah, you could be getting a lot of dreams. And declutter. Wow. Yeah. As you sleep, God and your angels and your higher self give you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. So you could be like praying before you go to sleep, asking them to provide you beautiful dreams or guidance. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because it contains valuable insights that help you manifest desires into reality. So maybe even just taking some time to reflect on your dreams could be very helpful as well at this time. So, dreams of abundance. I kind of want to read it. They're telling me to read it, so. Oops. Something about Germany could be relevant, or German ancestors. Where is it? I mean, you have many ancestors, I'm sure, in past lives. There we go. All right, 12:40 on the clock as we start. This card signals that angels of abundance have been sending you inspiration and guidance in your dreams. When you're asleep, your ego is offline, and you are more open to receiving guidance. So ego can also represent like fears, right? It is important to analyze your dreams and what they are trying to impart. Sometimes on the surface, they may not even make a great deal of sense, as their content is often symbolic. However, when you spend time deciphering the imagery and the symbolism present, dreams lay out a very comprehensible message. If you find you are not remembering your dreams or feel they are too complex to figure out, ask your angels to send clear messages that you're more likely to retain. Each of us dreams every night, and with practice, we can start remembering more and more of them. This practice comes in the form of writing down what we recall upon awakening, asking for dreams of guidance. Yeah, there could be something about guidance, or people helping you towards your dreams with guidance. This could be in real life, or I mean, the dream state is also real life. And analyzing the messages we receive, either on our own or with a partner or professional dream interpreter. That's interesting. So I think you're doing deep shadow work as well, Sagittarius. Let's get you. Actually, I want to pull some tarot. I want to get some tarot. I'm going to use the pagan deck. There could be something about moving out of rest, or you could be taking like adequate rest. Wow, King of Wands. This could be this boastful person. You could be purifying something for this person, or this person could be being purified. This person could have caused a lot of conflict with you. This person might want to drop something, or drop some knowledge on you or something. I don't know. Or wants to explain something, drop the sword of what they were fighting about. I don't know. Sagittarius, tell me more. Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's something about communication here, a new communication coming through. Something that will relieve any kind of tension or worries. Someone has been confused. Or be careful this person doesn't confuse you. They could have been trying to confuse you. There's some kind of ending here about and maybe you stopped communication with this person. This could have been somebody quite aggressive. Yeah, there's something about your boundaries or borders. If this person tries to communicate with you or come in, I would block it. Because there's something you need to focus on. You're moving out of a phase of stagnancy, and I think this person might throw you back into a phase of stagnancy. So there is something here about pursuing and going forward. Yeah, and you have some kind of clarity already. It's like you've already kind of unveiled something interesting. Unveiled something could have been revealed to you. Yeah, something about your personal happiness. Interesting. This is the gift. This person could try and confuse this for you, so I would be careful. Yeah, they're lying. There's an end to their lies, or there has been, and there's a blockage, like you're blocking this person's lies as well. Yeah, you have strength. So be careful, because this person might want to throw your strength off. This person could be insecure. Leo energy here. Something about bears could be relevant. Maybe squirrels, foxes, mice, oh my, I don't know. Sagittarius, people in placements. Oh, yeah, malice. So you've undone somebody's malicious plans. It looks like you've cut through it, and you could have done this with some clarity of mind or your own emotional state, your own happiness. I think there's also new people coming in that want to support you, or tell me more. Yeah, this person is not all they seemed in the past. It looks like. You're coming out of some kind of codependency or addiction, or this person could be, or you could be, just in this dynamic. Let's pull some of these. Truth. Yeah, you've seen the truth of something and it's led you to strength. Yeah, you've come out of doubts, lack, or this person could have, but I think you did. Yeah, you saw through this person's illusions. Yeah, this person was trying to confuse you. Yeah, there was some kind of child healing. Maybe this person was like relying on you not doing this healing so that they could keep manipulating you. This could be like a dynamic that started from the beginning of your life kind of energy. Something is nefarious about this. I feel like this person wasn't offering you anything. There could have been fears or limitations in this situation. They could have been pulling at your energy and taking from you. So, there's some kind of alchemy that you did after you separated from this person. This person was, you could have gotten warnings about them in dreams. Yeah, there's something about remembering your dreams or awakening. It's like you've been protected. It's like your spirit team came in and surrounded you. I mean, the truth could have been so bright that it was hard to deny, especially if it's a negative truth. You know, like something about this is really malicious or vengeful. It looks like this person didn't want you to be successful, especially financially. There could also be a new connection coming in with an earth sign. But, or you could be dropping somebody with this as well. Tell me more. This would be somebody alchemizing their fears or moving away from pride or vanity. Seeds. You could be planting new seeds with this new clarity as well. They're going to lead to abundance, success, Six of Wands energy. Self-care, yeah, deception in the reverse. Okay. So it's like you realize something where to invest your energy. I'm seeing a park. You could be going to a park or enjoying nature. Sagittarius, last message from their highest teams of love and light, spirit guides, animals, spirit guides from their spirit team. Cinnamon roll. This person could have tried to take away your comfort or your security, your stability, or try to take from you. Like take everything that you create. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Leo. Something about your devotion to your path has really helped you, though. It looks like rosemary bread. Interesting. One or more parties is reacting from a place of fear and vulnerability rather than compassionate place of compromise. There could be somebody from the past returning or receiving closure. I'm going to see your advice. This could be a Taurus or a Cancer. I feel like there's something you need to protect still, though. Okay, tell me more about their advice, Sagittarius' most important actions, and then we'll get some juicy messages. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, this person wants to put you in denial about something, so what's your advice? New beginnings, pioneering leadership qualities. Wow. There's a King of Pentacles in your future position. This could be an earth sign. There could be two masculines in the past, a fire sign, water sign. This person could have been quite malicious towards you, this earth sign, in the past, or acted from a place of jealousy, vengefulness, control, insecurity. What's your advice, please? Move with the divine timing of things as well. You have strength in new beginnings. Yeah, move away from any kind of conflict or conflictual people or people that cause that conflict. Sagittarius' advice. Focus on your happiness in the future. Nine of Cups. Move towards your independence as well. Somebody could have been trying to stall your independence or get you wrapped up in something. Hold tight, Four of Pentacles. Don't be emotional. This person's trying to play on your emotions to confuse you. Continue to make the changes. Yeah, they want to make you sad, so be careful of that. Continue to manifest with clarity. Continue to stay out of your head. Don't go towards the past. Six of Cups in the reverse. Sagittarius, people in placements. Could have been a King of Swords energy, an air sign. Masculine. Okay, one of them on the ground. All right, it says efficiency, prioritizing what's important, yeah, and what is not, right? So be careful because somebody could try to throw that off for you. We also have wants people to hate you for rejecting them. So yeah, this could have been, the dynamics you were dealing with, and you're going to be out of it soon. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.